Let's talk about crypto a little bit. Michelle Whitedove has an update on her blog, Crypto Insights and Updates, November 9th, 2018. Michelle Whitedove. Seems like there's some innocent confusion out there. Mostly well-intended people repeating quotes that they think I have said, or those who are getting me confused with other sources and their information. So I thought it best to find a way to give you an update without giving the most recent cryptocurrency predictions from the 2018, the Whitedove report, a paid subscription. Before I get too far ahead of myself, there's something Spirit wanted me to share. Just a quick heads up warning, similar to what Spirit shared with us in February 2018 on her February blog post. These markets are manipulated by multiple governments/entities, but they cannot control it to the extent they would like. So don't worry if things aren't moving as fast as you'd like. The market will get to where we want it. Just have patience. Have faith. Important. Be very cautious of false articles and false news about cryptos. There are many more untrue stories or propaganda coming, and they are designed to create fear. The intent is to get you to make hasty decisions and knee-jerk reactions to panic and sell. Do not fall for it. For centuries, influential groups had false news stories and articles published to get people to sell their valuable assets for pennies on the dollar. This is nothing new. Don't fall for it. In short, look for more figureheads and experts to explain why cryptos are bad or are going away. They are not. The big boys want you to sell, so the market goes down. Then they will buy in big because they know that the cryptocurrencies are the future. Now that we have the quick warning out of the way, let's jump right in. First, please know that overall timeline for cryptos has not changed. The overall market pretty much bottomed in around September, around 190 billion. This is what Spirit shared, and I posted on my blog months and months ago. This was the turnaround. Yes, you will have scares or dips from real and manufactured events or news, but the market is forming its solid base for the next bull run. We are on track. September proved to be good as it marked the end of the downward trend. This was vital. Again, I shared this 7 months ago on the 6th of April, 2018, that September would be when things start getting good again. Ending the downward trend was huge/very good, and we did that as predicted in September 2018. We are in the very early stages of an upward trend. Yes, fall is good, but it's slight and slow. Most of us will only be able to recognize it down the road. From the point of 14th of October 2018, as we move forward, you'll see things will rise and fall, but the market continues to mostly make higher lows. The overall market has begun its long, slow turnaround, much like a huge ocean liner trying to turn around at sea. It takes time to bring it to a stop, and it takes tons of energy to get it going in a new direction. And again, it takes time to get back up to speed. In short, things move very slowly at first. There's an old saying, things move slowly until they don't. Just as Spirit showed me, the market turns in September and very slowly moves to the positive. The best visual of how this will play out is like the chart that I published in the Whitedove report number 2, current report on page 11. Referencing the graph provided in the Whitedove report 2, you'll see where I marked, we're here now. That was only several weeks ago, and we were still yet to transition over to the other side of the chart. You'll also see once we transition to the new side, beginning of the bull side of the chart, it is very slow and flat at first, but it is positive. Again, have faith. But don't expect to really notice things until late in the year. Remember, the turnaround in September 2018 then takes a couple months to get rolling, then pumping up until a pullback after a peak time frame I predicted in the Whitedove report 2, then one more peak into 2019. Again, please look at page 11 of that report. With all you see on a daily basis, I know smart people can't possibly think cryptos are going away. It's very easy to see all of the buildup going on. Can you see and feel the trend? Remember the psychology of markets. They are designed to test your resolve. You need not worry, though. I have been shown that those who are trusting and patient will be very happy. Remember to always be generous. generous, powerful, and be of pure intent. Further clarification. Please don't listen to the second-hand accounts about prediction that spirits give me. If you didn't get it directly from me, take it with a grain of salt. People unintentionally get things confused, like the game of telephone we all played as children. For example, you may hear someone on YouTube or in a blog say, Michelle said September is good, and so is November and December, so that's when cryptos will moon. That's their interpretation. That is not on the graph that I published. So let's get to the nitty-gritty of things. Big smile, she says. Please look at my graph published in Whitedove Report 2. Number 1, you'll see where I mark the peak. This will sneak up on you and happen relatively quickly, but we are in slow territory, good but slow for a bit, similar to last time we were in the beginning of a bull. It's key to know that there is a false peak first in this next run, then a pullback, and then the real peak. Again, look at the chart if you have it. And again, the chart she's talking about is in the Whitedove Report 2. Number 2, as shared in the first 2 Whitedove reports, what Spirit gave me was the next peak would be higher than the last. However, I do not know how much higher. So we can infer it would be at least over 800 billion at its peak in January 19, since the last peak was around 800 billion. That means, at a minimum, we're looking at least approximately 4x move from here to the next peak. Certain coins will, of course, do much better than 4x, but some will do worse. In the Whitedove Report 1 and 2, both of them, I showed the coins I like for the mid to long run, but always taking profits along the way. I have approximately 18 Tier 1 coins listed in the Whitedove Report 2. And number 3, some clients have recently asked me if I still stand by my Digibyte prediction of $9 by January 2019, or my Litecoin thousands of dollars in 2018, or EOS at 250 in September. Those are not my predictions, she says, but I sure hope they're right. Big smile. $9 prediction was Sharon Michelle. Thousands of dollars in 2018 was never Whitedove, or EOS at 250. So we have Sharon Michelle, who said $9 Digibyte. That was where that came from. Or Litecoin, thousands of dollars in 2018. That we think will be what Dick Algar had said when he did the remote viewing. That by no later than basically December 24th, or on that day of this year, 2018, the remote viewing session seemed to say we're going to have $3,000+ Litecoin. Now he has come out and said, I don't know if how reliable the data was. We're trying to see how this works. So bottom line is that wasn't her either. And then EOS at 250, that was another crypto viewing thing, which Dick Algar had said, that it was inconclusive data. I told you guys, he told me that. Anyways, it's not her. She's not the one saying that. She did say she saw Litecoin at thousands of dollars out in the future, just like she saw Theta $1,000 out in the future, years from now. What else we got? He was sending old Snippy a text over here. Yeah, Pete's reading it. I'm actually reading it right now, doing a video. Isn't that amazing? Doing it, boom, Pete. The other half of this whole psychic stuff. That's how I got in contact with Michelle in the first place, was through Pete. And our little treasure hunting partnership, which I still don't have an update on yet. But whatevs. I'm just going to wait here patiently. Although, I'll be honest, I'm a little impatient. I'm a little impatient. I got to admit it. All right. Those are not my predictions, but I sure hope they are right. Smile. As many of you know, I try not to look at other people's predictions, as it can interfere with my work and or skew my views. I have nothing but love for all truly gifted psychics or mediums with pure intentions, and I wish them nothing but the best. I always say truly gifted psychic mediums and futurists are not better or worse. We all work in unique ways as we develop our personal relationship with the higher realms. In fact, I think there are lots of great sources of information to consider. I just always say to look for sustained track records and a well-documented body of work. Look for depth and breadth when it comes to psychics, mediums, futurists. There are some really great ones. Just be careful. What does your gut instinct tell you? And then the next thing she says is, did you know? People may be surprised to learn that the University of Virginia School of Medicine's Division of Perceptual Studies, or DOPS, just this year states that 53% of Americans are psychic to some degree. Quote, of hundreds of studies, we've calculated 51% of the responding townspeople and 55% of the responding students all had a waking ESP experience or an ESP dream, said a research associate who conducted the survey. He defined the waking ESP experience as one where the person is awake and all of a sudden a picture or a piece of information flashes into his mind out of the blue and later turns out to be accurate. She says, well, I have a lot of these. Let me remind you of two that I've had that are identical. This is before the treasure hunt talk with Pete, with Whitedove, with anybody. This was when I was going to ECETI with Jean-Claude and his wife, myself and my wife, just us four, adults. We left the kids, with parents, our parents and all that, or friends, whatever. I'm over there. I pull up and I'm feeling a weird sensation right here by my temple, left side, upper. I get out of the car to open the gate and I'm feeling a little bit dizzy and I want to throw up, a little nauseous. Get back in the car. They comment on how I was a little wobbly, and I said, "Hey, I'm feeling kind of nauseous and a little weird." I felt like, man, I'm gonna be here a week. I don't want to get sick, and I hope I don't feel like this. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna have to leave. Well, we pull in and we park. I'm feeling good now. I'm feeling okay, but this didn't go away. But it wasn't hurting. It was just a energy thing. I don't know what do you want to call it. And it pretty much persisted the whole time I was there. I never got the sick feeling again though. And I want to say it was the day before that when we were in the hotel. My wife, don't forget this because I did a video on this. This was amazing. My wife got a realignment in her spine, chiropractor over a year ago. And he did something on her neck. And the next day or two, her neck, she would do this and go click, 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 click. And you can hear it like inside your head. It's driving you nuts. Click, click. She's like, oh my God, I think he did some damage or something. Oh my God. So she's researching. Oh, it's way up here. Like they're not gonna be able to do anything. Oh, she's flipping out. This is the exact time I sold my Veritasium. I have nearly $100,000 in the freaking bank on a $5,400 investment. $97,000. I've never seen that kind of money in my possession in my life. And I'm like, oh my God, I just did this wire today from Gemini, and it's in there. Evelyn, come look at the bank account, because it's about to go on a down payment on this house I'm in right now. Most of it, 70, 60 something thousand worth of it. And so I'm like, Evelyn, look at this. And she's like, oh yeah, that's cool. But she's devastated. She's sad. She's not even happy. And I'm like, how can you not be happy? She's like, well, my neck, am I going to live with this the rest of my life? She's cried a couple times. I'm like, my mom does a reading on her. I see in about a year from now, it's going to go away. I think in about a year, this is going to go away. Psychic reading my mom gave her. Month after month, she's trying things. Let me try this. Let me try that. Ain't going away. We go find this place in Sarasota where they do these injections to tighten stuff up. Months go by, nothing happened. Literally a year later, almost down to the damn wire. My mom and her timing this time was spot on. Oh my God, my neck went away. Guess when it happened? We're over here in Oregon heading out to Washington State to go to ECETI. We got a nice hotel right on this big canyon. It was a beautiful place. I had this dream. I think I discussed it in one of my videos previously about this big wall of water coming, like this giant tidal wave and all that stuff. I don't know what the hell that was. But I had another dream. What I'm trying to remember is, was it at that hotel right before we went to ECETI, or was it at ECETI? And that I can't remember. But it wasn't, I don't even know if it was a dream. It was more like just a vision that came into me. Boom. And it wasn't the right terrain. It wasn't the right state for this. But it was a little bit deserty, a little bit green. I didn't know what the hell it meant. And I think I said, I don't know what the hell that was about, or whatever. And then just a matter of, I guess now about a month ago here, I'm talking, we went to ECETI back in May, right? About a month ago, I'm telling you guys this. I said, oh my God, I woke up out of bed. As soon as I sat up, that image hit me again. Boom. Same exact identical image. It'd be like if I had a photo and I took it out one time, flashed it. Okay, set it away for several months, pulled it out. It's the same photo. It's the same picture. Nothing changed. It's not moving. It's not a scene of moving stuff. It's a photo, still image. But this time, oh my gosh, I think this is related to the treasure stuff. Oh my God, one of the states, the prime state we're looking at, that is the terrain. Because I already looked at it now. Oh my gosh, I wonder if this is related. Deja vu kind of a thing. That happened to me. So she just says, pictures of pieces of flashes into your mind out of the blue and later turns out to be accurate. Well, I have a lot of these, she says. I'm letting you know that I had that happen. In my wife's neck, when we were at that hotel ready to head to East City the next day just to go across the bridge to hit the next state over, my wife says, I had a dream last night. She had a dream. She had an awesome dream. The price of silver went to Mars. So I sold all of my bars. Say you, say me. Was that inappropriate right now? Good. She has a dream while Jean-Claude and his wife are in a room a little on the other side of the property in the hotel. Dave, my buddy Dave, the guy I told you came to my house to help the Money Changers guys in Sarasota. I instantly knew this guy's coming with me. He has to come. Jean-Claude and Sarah, I love you guys, but he's like, I'm kind of asking, but I'm not. Like, he has to come with us. And they did their little thing, and they're like, Joe, yeah, we can tell he needs to come with. There's something that he needs to experience. Great. So we all went. So Dave's in a different hotel room. I mean, we're all in the same place, but he's in a room, they're in a room, and me and my wife are in the room. Oh my God, I had a dream, Jean-Claude, that you were doing Reiki, because Jean-Claude is a Reiki master, by the way, on my neck, and you healed my neck last night. She's like, I went and started turning my neck when I woke up, and I don't feel it cracking anymore. She's like, I don't hear it anymore. It stopped. I said, you got to be kidding me. You had a dream, had an awesome dream, that Jean-Claude is doing Reiki on your neck while we're all at this hotel sleeping, and you wake up a year later, my mom's psychic tells you it's going to be fixed, and it's, again, almost to the date year, and he fixes you while we're sleeping in the freaking dream? And is her neck the same today? Correct. So May, June, July, August, September, October, November, 6 months. Her neck has never popped again. It has not come back. I just had to share that with you because as I'm reading this, it reminded me of that. Now tell me that's not freaking amazing. Let me continue. An ESP dream is a dream about a future event that actually comes true, he explained. The 622 people sampled in the survey are representative of the entire population of the U.S., said an associate professor of psychology at Pepperdine University in Los Angeles. 50% of America is psychic. The result of this survey confirms this fact, said the professor. The most common type of psychic experience among those surveyed was the deja vu phenomenon. Oh, you mean the one I had, treasure area. The strong feeling that you have been in some place or situation before, even though you know you haven't. 68% of the townspeople who were surveyed and 88% of the students sampled said they had experienced deja vu. Here's how the people surveyed answered when they were asked if they had ever had any other psychic experience listed below. 1, out-of-body experience. 14% of townspeople and 25% of the students reported having at least one out-of-body experience. 2, apparitions. 17% of both townspeople and students reported seeing, hearing, or being touched by some type of supernatural being. 3, memories of past lives, reincarnation. These were reported by 8% of the townspeople and 9% of the students. End of the study. I hope that this scientific data encourages you to listen to your intuition and your gut feelings. And as I have written about extensively in my books, angels are talking, and she talks with angels. She says she talks to angels. Who's that song? She Talks to Angels song. Black Crows. Am I?
This is Dr. Gunter Zuloff.
bye.
Did he solve Carmichael's totient conjunction?
Yes, she'll tell you she's an orphan.
That's the song, anyways. We are born with with intuition. It's our God-given innate guidance system, which is also called ESP or extrasensory perception. I just thought it would be fun to share that study with you. You see, it's more common to be psychic than it's not to be. It's kind of funny, right? Now, I'll say this. Some people are psychic like a boss. Like her. Amazing. Not amazing. She is amazing. Back to cryptos. Now, the only price predictions and timelines I have released follow. I have others, but they are not time sensitive, and I'm not ready to share them yet. I rarely get specific price targets. She has said this. In dollar amounts together with specific timelines. So when I do, I treat them with kid gloves. A crystal clear timeline and price prediction is so rare that I refer to it as a unicorn. So when I get one in the future, I'll put out a unicorn alert so you, my true friends, will know it's important. The only specific timelines and prices Spirit has given me thus far in regards to cryptos are below. If you hear anyone say that I said anything else, please be careful. Theta coin, over $1,000 within 5 years by, say, sometime 2023. Digibyte, she's actually releasing it now. It's officially been released because she gave me a number a while back that I think's in the Whitedove report too, but I couldn't just say it. Digibyte, $12, which is $3 higher than Sharon Michelle, by the way. Just FYI, not to say one will be right over the other, but that's both phenomenally awesome, isn't it? Digibyte, $12 within 1 to 4 years. Timeline started May 2018. To be clear, $12 between May 2019, May 2023. Litecoin, over $1,000 within 3 years. Thousands, NLT May of 2021. Yeah, so over 1,000 within 3 years. Thousands, starting, I guess, past May 2021, whatever. Other constants. Next bull run will begin in its infant stages in September, and overall market cap will be higher than the last peak. It will peak in 2019. See the chart on Whitedove Report 2 for specifics. Bitcoin Cash, in the long run, will overtake Bitcoin. She's reiterating that. She said that in the first report too. Bcash is a Ponzi, right? BTC, LTC. Interesting. And Bitcoin Cash is forking here shortly. Hello, Bitcoin, my old friend. I see you're forking once again. I hope that you enjoyed this update. Stay strong, rise above the negative propaganda, inspire others, and be of service. Wishing you love, light, and abundance, Michelle Whitedove. Futurist, spiritual medium, seer, 9th of November, 2018. So, I consider me doing that. Rise above the negative propaganda, inspire others, and be of service. I try to be in service, not to self, service to others. Hey guys, check out this thing I just found, Hey, this new psychic, whatever, check it out, free. I'm not trying to charge it, every little thing. But if I find a damn thing on the side, hey guys, check out cryptos. Many of which people told me, Joe, man, I saw, Then they come back later, I'm kind of glad you kept going, man. I finally got in, and if these numbers happen that I just gave you from her, and I can vouch, $12 is the number she gave originally. Digibyte. Not anytime soon, but it's going to go. And for those of you who think, oh my God, I got, 100,000 Digibyte, I got 50,000. Some of y'all got millions. You told me. Oh, I got 1 million Digibyte, Joe. I got 3 million Digibyte. Can we just do a quick calculation for you? I'm just for fun. $12 times you got 3 million, did you buy? This is $36 million. Not that I actually couldn't calculate that in my head now that I'm thinking about it, but it's official in the calculator. That's at $12. I want to refer you, again, to the fact that Amazon was $1. And look how many years it took. Over a decade easily. Well over. 2 decades, really. To get to $1,700 a piece. This is also crypto we're talking about, which does this kind of crazy move over and over and over. Different timelines within there of, oh, well, last time it only took 6 months to do that one move. Oh, yeah, that one was 3 months. Whoa, this next one took a year. Wow, the other one was a year and a half. Huh? I'm going to be, thinking of an 80s song. I'm going to be the man who wakes up next to you. And when I wake up, I want to be the man who's got $36 million in crypto. Wouldn't that be nice? But I want to be one of those people that says, guys, I've been here the whole time. I've been believing in this stuff the whole time. I've been sharing my whole life with you the whole time, including my crypto stuff, my CBD, oil, my links below. You want to join? Got to throw a little shout out for myself. Trying stuff. Throwing mud over here. Doesn't have to always be crypto. Let me throw some mud on the CBD thing. Let me try this over here on the side. If this is a game of Monopoly, and it is, and the elite own the board, and there's a few places in there where I got lucky. I got in there, made some money. I actually got my own spot. I got out of debt. I paid my house off. That's what I'm trying to do. And everything that is important that I talk about, that I feel is important, I don't charge for it. It's free on YouTube. There's nothing that I've ever said privately. Go join my Patreon. That ultimately you missed out. Oh man, you really missed out on that. Like Joe. Nope. I tell you everything I'm doing. I share things with you. Take FUD for you. And I feel like I feel another 80s song coming on right now. I'd die for you. I'd lie for you. Take some FUD for you. Yeah. Who's texting? Steven. Twitter, what you got for me? I promise this will be the best thing you watch all day. Let's watch it together. Listen to it. Sarah Huckabee Sanders, it looks like.
Yesterday from that podium, you said all of our leaders have flaws. Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, and Kennedy. What are President Trump's flaws?
Probably that he has to deal with you guys on the daily basis.
Oh!
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg. You know I'm mobbing with the D.R.E.
That was a beautiful bonus we needed at the end. We needed that. But in all seriousness, I'm not panicked out of crypto. I'm not panicked out of any of this stuff. I believe in it. The groundwork has been in front of your face. And I was telling someone this the other day. I said, it's not like I'm trying to, hey guys, see the trees, that whole forest is over there? We're going to be building this huge infrastructure building. It's about 15 stories high. Invest in this. Trust me. And then you look over there, man, I would expect to at least see a little path cleared. I mean, is there even a road going to the place yet? Well, not yet. But where we are in crypto right now, in that little analogy, where we are is, look over there. There's a path. It's actually paved. There's construction workers. They've built the foundation. They're bringing a crane in right now. Like, that's where we are, but it's still ground floor. The building isn't built, therefore it can't earn any money yet. Can't do its business. and however long it takes the building to get built, we're over arguing. Well, I think it might be another 3 more months. 3 more months, man, it's going to get started. The stock of that company's going to rise. Oh, like a little delay. Had to fix something. Had to fire the guy. Okay, another 2 months. Remember these days? Well, what's more? It's been about 30 seconds since I've checked online. The market's down again. Oh, there. What's good? The wind beneath your wings, as Bette Midler once said, has been taken away because you've been waiting. Joe, man, fall time for all this. What's good? I just hope that when I talk to you like this, at the very least, I just make you think, maybe I should hang on a little longer. I mean, it's your decision ultimately, ain't mean. But I do what I always do. I come out here and tell you what I'm doing. And when I did it last year, a lot of people didn't like it. Oh, you shouldn't do that. And then they were pissed off later on how the freaking crypto market turned up so nicely. Where even today you're in profit if you got in early as I did last year. But I feel, again, my opinion only, but I feel good times are coming too. And I've got Michelle Whitedove, got Sharon Michelle. We've got other sources. We'll call it woo-woo, call it webbot, all that stuff. Who cares? Like I said, if you took all that stuff away, but sat back and watched 2018 go down with crypto news, the ground floor being laid, the regulation, all this stuff happening. Oh, would you need a psychic? Would you need any of this stuff? Well, what did they say? What did my seer say? It doesn't matter. Here, I'll shake my 8-ball. What does the 8-ball say? I'm feeling very confident that this is going to be really cool, and we're not going to be waiting too much longer. Take care.